Welcome back to the episode 3 of the CRM series. In our previous videos, we learned how we can easily create opportunities from our CRM application and also how we can create new quotations directly from the CRM opportunity. Today, we will learn how we can easily schedule activities from our CRM application. So, what are activities? Activities are the to-do lists or other activity types like email or call that you can assign to your users on daily basis and let them know that you are supposed to do this particular task. So, how we can do that? This is the opportunity we created last time. Now, I want one of my user to tell that you can call this particular customer and make an offer to them. So for that, I can easily schedule a meeting or maybe an activity for the user by clicking on the Activities tab. If I click on the Activity tab, here I can define the type of the activity. It could be a to-do activity, email, call, meeting, follow-up quote, or whatever. You can also create your own type of activities. We will learn about that later. So right now, I want my user to make a call to the customer to make an offer. I will select the type of the activity. I can even write a summary or a maybe more descriptive summary if I want to. I can add a due date as well and I will assign it to the user. Once that is done, I will save this. You can see we have a new activity over here under the CRM opportunity. Once done, either you can mark it as done. You can also edit this if you wish to, or you can cancel this. The person who can edit this will only be the user who created the activity. You can also see all your activities under the activities notification button over on the top. You can see your activities from different applications, that is from journal, sales order, purchase order, lead, opportunity, etc. If we go on to lead and opportunity, we can see all our activities that is assigned to Mitchell. We can also filter our activities accordingly. Here the activity filters are my activities and late activities or today activities. Let's remove the filters. So now we can see all the activities that might come under your access rights. So these are all the activities. Now if we go back to our CRM application, we will go back to our opportunity and we will mark this as done. You can see we have two options over here. We can either get done with this activity or we can done and schedule a next activity. We can also write a feedback regarding the activity that we just did. That was a call. Right now I'm just clicking on the done button and I will get done with the call. Now let's see what happens when we click on the done and schedule next activity. So I will just create a new activity again. I will schedule this and I will mark as done. Now I will select done and schedule next. Once I click on that, it allows me to create one more activity that will be a follow-up activity of the previous activity. So I was done with the to-do thing, the to-do activity. Now I want to make a call regarding the same activity or maybe a different activity, but it works like a trigger. So I will add the activity type and I will save this. So you can see our to-do activity is done and a new activity has been added. I can also mark this as done and schedule next, or I can only mark this as done. So now this is what activities does. You can find this activity option under all the forms. It's under all the applications. It will be under CRM, purchase, accounting, sales orders, everywhere. And you can take care of all the activity records from the activity icon on the top. Now let's see how we can create new activity types. I will go to configurations and select activity types. Here you can see all the different activity types that have been already created. Let's create a new one. Let's say I want my daily business depends on maybe plantations. So I want to create a activity that says call for free plantation, as my business allows me to give the opportunity to the customers to help them provide free trees and help them also to plant trees. So obviously that's good for environment. So now let's see how we can make that possible. I will create a new activity type over here. I will name the activity type. What would be the action for this activity? Obviously it says that it's call. I can add the action over here as phone call. I can also add a default user if I want to. If I don't want to, that's fine. Now this is one interesting thing over here. It says chaining type, that is suggest next activity or a trigger next activity. If you remember, we just saw two buttons on our activities a few seconds ago. That was done and schedule next, and other was done. So when you just add the option of suggesting a next activity, it allows the user to click on done button or allows the user to click on done and schedule next button. But if you have the option, if you choose the option of trigger next activity, the user has to compulsorily schedule the next activity, or the next activity will be scheduled automatically. So let's see how it works. So I've added the trigger next activity option over here. Now what would be the trigger? After a free plantation call, I want my user to go and have a meeting with the customer and help them out with necessary details. I can also add email templates if I want to, or I can also add the days for the schedule. Let's say I want to schedule it immediately, so I will add 0. I want him to make that possible within 2 days, so I can add 2 days for the deadline, but let's make it 0 as of now, and I will save this. Once that is done, let's go back to our CRM. We'll go back to our opportunity and let's create a new opportunity from here. Click on opportunity. I will add the opportunity that I just created, that is call for free plantation. I will save this, and you can see we have the activity marked for today. Now let's click on mark done. You can see we do not have the small other done button over here because the next activity will be triggering after this activity is done. So I compulsorily have to click on done and schedule next. When I do that, my next trigger activity will automatically pop up and it will be assigned to me. You can see we have all the activities under lead and opportunity over here. You can access these activities from here under your notification tab. And just like that, you can create your own activity types according to your business requirements. It's as easy as it gets, and you can use these activity types under all the applications. It could be CRM, sales, purchase, accounting, manufacturing. It could be anywhere if you're using Odoo. So I hope this was interesting. Until the next episode, see you soon. Bye-bye. Do not forget to like and subscribe for our next episode of the CRM series. Until then, thank you.